More with Less brought to you by Cooney Lexus of Greenwood Village. Do you know what today is? Today is the day former Major League slugger Bobby Bonilla races to the mailbox. Dead sprint. He'd go even faster if he could, because every July 1st, Bobby Bonilla, who hasn't played in a Major League game since 2001, gets a check for $1.2 million. You see, when the Mets let him go in 2001, he had a clause in his contract that stipulated if he got cut, the Mets would have to pay him that amount of money every year from 2010 to 2035. Yes, 2035. Well, Bonilla got cut. So every July 1st, for the next 20 years, 20 more years, dinner's on Bobby Bonilla. But his deal pales in comparison to the deal the Silna brothers worked for themselves back in 1976. That was the year the NBA merged with the ABA. The Silnas own the ABA's Spirits of St. Louis. Now, the NBA only accepted 4 teams from the rival league, the Denver Nuggets being one of those 4. But the Silnas agreed to just go away, to fold their franchise, to not force the issue if they got a little dough in return. So they were paid $2.2 million up front. Not bad for 1976. And, this is a biggie, and they also negotiated to get a percentage of all future TV revenue collected by the whole NBA. Well, nobody, including the Silnas, could imagine the NBA's explosion in popularity and in TV dollars. By the end of that agreement, last year, 2014, the Silnas had collected about $300 million for a team that never played an NBA game. Now, if you plugged into the sports media at any time today, you read stories about this NBA player getting a huge deal, that NBA player getting a huge deal, and there will be more of them. Hey, I'm a capitalist. Good for all those guys. I don't begrudge any of them. Players, front office execs, owners, I don't begrudge them in any sport. As long as somebody's willing to go pay you, right? Take the money. Floyd Mayweather makes $120 million for one fight. Russell Wilson wants $25 million a year to throw a football. A-Rod signs a $250 million contract. Sometimes I wonder why I didn't spend more time learning how to throw a punch, throw a football, or throw a baseball. But what I really wish I knew how to do better is negotiate. You know, like the Silnas and Bobby Bonilla's agent. While Mayweather and Pacquiao have to train hard and take punches to collect their millions, the Silnas just sat around and collected huge checks, sat on the sofa. That was it. And while you and I will be saying to one another, Happy 4th, Happy Independence Day this weekend, Bobby Bonilla is celebrating today. Happy 1st of July, Bobby Bonilla. And that's More with Less. Brought to you by Cooney Lexus of Greenwood Village, Colorado's #1 volume Lexus dealer. They're located at I-25 in Bellevue. You can see current specials. You can see a large selection of new vehicles, a large selection of certified pre-owned vehicles, all of it on the lot or at CooneyLexusofGreenwoodVillage.com.